A good day and ni hao to each and all wherever in the world you might be, and welcome to the People's Republic of China, where we're about to kick off year 7 of the FIBA 3x3 Women's Series. The W is back. We hit the 2026 season in full stride as we touch down in a familiar place for the opening stop, the capital of the Sichuan province, Chengdu, for the 4th ever Women's Series event here. We're back on Jiaozi Music Square, right underneath the Chengdu Financial City Twin Towers for 2 days straight of women's 3x3 action, so buckle up. After a 2025 campaign that saw Canada take the crown at the finals, we will start a new quest to supremacy in women's pro 3x3 basketball right here, right now, in a 2026 season that features a record-breaking 22 stops, culminating in a Shanghai finals all the way in September. Well, Chengdu will be the host for 3 days of 3x3 activities, as this weekend features both a women's series stop and a World Tour event. We'll mix and match events and play tomorrow with the knockout rounds for the women and pool play for the men's, but it's ladies first today. But before we get into all of that, it is time to get you reintroduced to the rules of 3x3 basketball. Take a look at Kyle Montgomery.
Yo, what's good? My name is Kyle Montgomery, aka the voice of 3x3. And if for some reason you still don't know the rules of 3x3, it is time to tap in. Class is officially in session. So on our half court, you've got 2 teams of 3 players with 1 additional substitute on the bench. Yo, what's up, sub? Can I check in? In 3x3, even the ball is different. This is the official Wilson right here. Trust me, it's groovy, baby. This game is pedal to the metal. 10-minute game clocks, just 12-second shot clocks, and a 1st to 21 scoring format for the win. If a team doesn't score 21 points, all they have to do is outscore their opponent within 10 minutes. And you know we keep it street. In this game, we score by 1s and 2s. Anything inside the arc is worth 1. Anything outside of the arc is worth 2. Still got it. And this game is all gas, no brakes. Literally, after the opening check ball, play is continuous. Make or miss, offense turns to defense, just like that. This 10-minute sprint is just getting started. We'll see you at the top.
We'll see you at the top. We're not sure who we're seeing at the top yet, as we are about to kick off pool play for the ladies. They'll be front and center all day. We got the qualifying draw taken care of this morning. Pool play is about to be underway. 12 teams are left in a field that started with 16. Brazil and China punched their tickets into the main draw and will have a chance to compete for the crown here at the season opener. Now, before we get any further, it's time for the pools. Look at the teams present here. The Ulaanbaatar Amazons highlight Pool A in a Mongolian clash there. Amsterdam, a second team out of the Netherlands, are the headliners of Pool B, with Olympic champs Germany as well. Pool C sees Poland and Japan in China in an Asia Cup clash. Pool D, the Aussies, star-studded United States of America. And they will get things going here before we get into all the games, though. It's time for introductions. I'm your host for all of the 10-minute sprints from China, Women's Series and World Tour this weekend. The government, they know me as Boz Rosendahl, but you can call me 3x3 The Mountain. I'll be in your ear all weekend long as we build on 3x3 history here in Chengdu. And this city has been so, so good to us. Me personally, I've been coming here for 10 years, both as a player and a commentator, ranging all the way back from challengers in front of the New Century Global Centers to the World Tours and Women's Series we see today right here in the financial city. And we have a show to unpack over the weekend, over the next 3 days. This women's event features a high level of 3x3 pedigree. Some of the top teams in women's sports hit the half court today. Former medal winners at the Olympics, the World Cup, the Region Cups are all present underneath the bright lights. And the fun thing is there's also new adds to teams that will try to make their mark. Newly formed teams will try to build on their chemistry and start the season off right. And I am here for all of it. I am, however, wearing a slightly different outfit from this morning because the weather conditions are a little bit nippy. We had some rain in the morning, some moderate temperatures, nothing too bad, but a change of clothes was needed. I needed some layers. It's a little chilly this morning. Anyway, enough about me. It is about the teams as we get ready to get going with Pool D action. The USA and Brazil in a rematch of a game that we've seen plenty of times at the AmeriCup. Not in the finals last year, but in the pool play, it was a resounding USA win. And we'll get introduced to the United States of America first. USA come in with a loaded roster. Absolutely stacked. It's Joyce Edwards who hit the court first. She was a coach's All-American this year while playing for South Carolina. She's joined by Sahara Williams. And Michaela Williams as well. We've seen Sahara and Michaela active in the 3x3 circuit on the World Cup last year and some women's series. USA is only here with 3. So they're going to have to dig deep in this one. But again, they brought the talent. We saw Michaela and Sahara do very well in the women's series last year. Again, star-studded roster. And they're taking on a Brazil team that fought their way through the qualifying draw this morning. A scrappy bunch. They play physical. They hit timely shots. But it's defense first for the Brazilian ladies. They come out with Hopkins, Ryan, and Maura. Maura led them in scoring in that qualifying draw action. And of course, the veteran Luana de Souza has been a part of this Brazil team for so many years. And now ventures into the women's series circuit. No World Cup for Brazil this year, but they can represent at this stage at the pro level. How much energy do they have left after digging deep this morning? Again, 2 grinded out style games, 2 hard-fought victories, 2 defensive masterclasses by the Brazilian ladies. And now they have to try to contain Joyce Edwards, who again made it to the national championship game in the NCAA tournament with South Carolina, taking 2nd place there. Averaged a little over 19 points and 6.3 rebounds per game in the NCAA. She has some 3x3 experience, played on the Nations League last year. Also a gold medalist at the AmeriCup 5-on-5 last year in 2025. It's nonstop hoops for her. That is for sure for the 20-year-old. And her size and skill are going to be a problem for Brazil. They have no one to get close to her height. Edwards stands 6'3". And Brazil don't have the size to match that whatsoever. So they're going to rely on physicality. They're going to rely on their bag of tricks. Let's see how well they do here in the next 10-minute sprint. First one of the day. We'll be live with you all the way from right now, 2 p.m. until around 8:30 is when we close the shop here. And we're trimming the field down from 16 to 12 to 8. Referees in this one, Marek Maraszewski, Guido Sheet. Of course, Olympic MC Noah Lazarus on the mic. Olympic DJ Las on the spins. And we are ready to get going.
All right, here we go.
Williams to Williams. Midi pull up for Michaela. Pass straight away.
First shot, first bucket. 1-0.
Luana. And Mura can't get away from the U.S. pressure. Michaela Williams confidently steps into that midi pull-up, and that is as pure as it gets. Luana no good. Brazil, again, despite winning those 2 games earlier, not the greatest of offenses. Averaged 14.5 points per game in the qualifying draw. Did it on the defensive end, but they're going to have to figure out how to score and get some shots up against Michaela Williams, who is just on fire to start the game. A 3-zip lead for the United States. Luana pressured. Ryan. And that 2 ball is way off the mark.
3-0. Team USA asserting themselves here early. Check ball.
High post action now for the USA. They get it to Edwards on a lob play. Clearing out some space. Edwards can't get it up and over Luana. Hopkins with a quick cross, and Brazil get their first score. Edwards in the paint. Reciprocates with a bump and a bucket.
And 1, son. You're going to make it a 2-point play the old-fashioned way.
Hopkins with a quick score, but Edwards, steady transition, has position in the paint, rises up and over Hopkins, and we'll get a free throw to boot. Edwards drops into freebie. Good start for the USA. Even though they're playing with 3, they're looking sharp. Hopkins can't add to her totals. Edwards not reached. Actually, that was Sahara Williams. This is Edwards. Now she is reached. That 6'3" frame is a cheat code in the paint right now. Brazil has no answer for her. And now a foul. It's the second one on the South American ladies. Michaela steps back, daylight, cash.
Oh, laser precision.
Man, Michaela Williams, what a start to the game. Look at this, Williams out here cooking like some hot pot. Drains the 2, and it's an 8-1 lead USA. We're not even 2 minutes into this game. Mora, uh-oh. That is a travel. Edwards is right there, and that wingspan and that height, that is an easy contest.
Gets it.
Edwards under the basket.
Nice catch. Traffic.
Did I mention she's a cheat code? Brazil just doesn't have the size to contend with her right now. Edwards is up to 3 points, could add here. And all Brazil can do is go Hacky-chan.
Free throw, nothing but net. Wet.
Luana. 2 balls not coming around yet for Brazil. They do get possession back though. Ryan. The jab. Again, that contest right there. USA playing some disciplined defense right now.
Off the back of the cylinder. Hand off. Oh, a little snatch back.
Luana to Ryan. 4 in the shot clock. Looking to make a move. There is nothing there. That's out of bounds. Leaves 1.6 seconds on the shot clock for Brazil.
6 seconds remaining on the shot clock. So basically, check and shoot scenario. I think I was dribble once or twice. On one pass, let's see.
Mura, absolutely not. Sent back by Sahara Williams. Quick transition, Michaela under the basket. And USA is trying to make this a race to 21. Hopkins with a little bit of something for Brazil.
Now to the block, off the pivot.
And another foul call.
Team USA.
Brazil forced to pull on the emergency brake yet again.
Pressure on.
Look at the transition here. Sahara oversees and finds Michaela.
At the line. And capitalizes once again. Cha-ching.
Another free throw cashed.
11-2.
A 9-point lead now for the USA. Daylight for Moura, but it hits the front of the rim. Here we go again. This time it's Sahara underneath the basket.
They're going to call a foul.
Another foul on Brazil.
Team foul number 5 on
Foul
Brazil.
number 5 if we've gotten to our first TV timeout. It's been straight hacking for the Brazilian ladies so far. They have not managed to get many points on the board, and they have 5 fouls, as mentioned. Once they get to 7 is when the real trouble starts. On every defensive foul after that, it'll be 2 free throws and possession, or actually 2 free throws only going to the USA. Now, possession is added when you get to 10 fouls. This is 1 of 2 scores for Brazil. Hopkins getting through the lane. USA, though, is using their strength and physicality so far to get the best of the ladies in blue. Deflection still gets to Edwards. And another confident finish under that basket. She is a straight bucket, man.
Like a smartphone. Layup.
Scrambled up play there. Hopkins. Hopkins with the hustle now, too. We've seen it a couple of times. She's got good hands. She'll go after loose balls and loose rebounds, that's for sure. Look at the combo, though.
USA ball. Check up. Up top.
Michaela.
Williams.
Shot clock shot. Sahara almost got to it, but it's in the hands of Hopkins. Moura leans, can't lay. Michaela's left wide open. That is up and good. Bang, bang for Michaela Williams. 3rd 2-point make of the game. Hasn't missed a shot from range. Edwards on the drive now. Leans and lays.
Olay, 15-3. Quick ball moving. Hopkins up under. Short.
Michaela again.
From the counter.
Why not?
Ricochets off the
Hit a couple
rim.
already. Oh, the pass, the beauty, the making the foul.
Look this like a blind chef. Wow. Say it backwards.
Special sauce on that for Michaela Williams. Sahara with the finish. And she'll get a trip to the free throw line.
Put some spice on it. Chili oil.
And play finished up by Sahara as well. So 17-3. This is quite the blowout. Luana, no.
Off the marker.
Not even close. That sees the shot clock run out for Brazil. USA has come into this game focused and ready, man. Wow.
Check ball.
Michaela and Sahara. No connection on that play.
Ball was out of bounds. Possession. To Brazil.
So out of bounds it goes. Back to Brazil, whose defense is just not able to get a grasp on the USA. Like they did it all morning in the qualifying draw. But this is a different level of competition, and it's showing. Moura blocked. Recovered by Michaela. Down to Sahara, spins and wins. This game might be over sooner rather than later. Finally, Hopkins with a little something for Brazil. Edwards again. Feed the parking meter. Automatic. USA 2 points away from getting a W here. 21's the name of the game. Here's Michaela. Why not? Michaela Williams in her bag like some leftover fries. She led the way for USA in a dominant victory. A 10-piece for Michaela after that made 2-point shot. And USA, while playing with only 3, just obliterates Brazil in this one, 21-5, in a statement win to open play here in Chengdu. The physicality, the size, the poise to get the ball to the right person underneath the basket, it was all there for the red, white, and blue. They get a W here to start pool play. And that was quick. I think we might have had more than 4 minutes to go in the game. Anyway, y'all enjoy the highlights. We get reset and we'll jump straight into Pool C action. It's Poland and China. We'll step onto the half court to do battle in a few minutes. That game slated to start 2:25 local time, 14 minutes from now. So stick and stay right here for more 3x3 from Chengdu.
FIBA 3x3 精美的礼袋。来，抓紧时间，朋友们来扫描屏幕上方的二维码，参与到我们的问卷调查，可以写出大家的真实感受，我们就有机会赢取签名球衣、Wilson 官方比赛用球以及 FIBA 3x3 准备的精美礼袋。 中国队的4位姑娘们已经在场上身着着中国红的战袍，那她们即将迎来波兰强队。好，那么这个是第二个二维码。 扫码，发出你认为最有创意或者最帅、最美、最漂亮的照片，自拍照啊！来，我们会选出比较有创意、比较精彩的自拍，我们会跟大家一起分享，并且来给大家送大奖了。来，我们抓紧时间吧，扫描大屏幕上方的二维码。你可以是跟在场的合影，你可以是跟身边的朋友、跟身边的 亲戚朋友都可以啊！来，我们 一起摆出一个最有创意或者最帅的姿势，或者是有一些其他的创意都可以。我们一起为大家挑选出最优秀、最精彩的自拍照。那待会儿我们会给大家分享出来，送出奖品。好的，现场的各位朋友们，再次欢迎您来到2026国际篮联3个球成都大师赛暨女子系列赛的比赛现场。那么今天是五一假期的第一天，首先呢也要祝大家五一假期愉快。那同时呢，今天也是本次赛事的第一个比赛日。那么今天呢都是女子系列赛的比赛。那在今天上午呢，我们也经历了6场非常精彩的资格赛。那么下午呢，就仅剩12支强队留在我们的赛场进行小组赛的较量。那么通过今天下午和晚间的对阵呢，我们将会决出8强，进入到明天的比赛当中。那么同样，我们的明天的女子组的决赛、半决赛以及颁奖典礼将会在明天下午进行。所以说，今天的12支队伍有哪8支能够成功挺进下一阶段的比赛，拭目以待。那么同时，在今天上午，我们中国队的姑娘们表现得非常的棒。但同时，我们现场的观众朋友也非常的热情，我们一起成功的护送中国队挺进了今天下午的小组赛。所以说，待会儿比赛正式开始的时候，我希望我们现场的朋友们一定拿出你们最大的热情支持他们。好的，现场的各位观众朋友们，我们看向大屏幕了，我们来玩一个 AI Cam， 哇，变成了熊猫，哇，太可爱了啊！
We about to get fantastic over here.
Oh, we got pandas, so many cute pandas here. 哇，小朋友小熊猫，哎，哦，太可爱喽！打工，哎，哈哈，跟镜头打个招呼，哇！ 这个大哥，这个熊猫很大啊！来跟镜头打个招呼。没错，来就是这样，来跟镜头打个招呼，露出你们的脸庞，最帅气、最可爱的脸庞。哇
Fantastic.
Yeah. 没错，可以记录下我们赛场的精彩时刻，待会儿也可以发到我们的2维码里面。哦，好萌啊！来，眼睛眨一眨，嘴巴动一动，小手摆一摆，哈哈。Hello。哇，小朋友，看来个 team， 哈哈哈哈。
That panda has some very clean teeth.
Yeah. Eat bamboo every day, right? 回去发给家人，发给身边热爱三人篮球、喜欢篮球的朋友们，让他赶快来到我们的现场观看比赛。
Pandemonium， 谢谢 ，Thank you all。
And we're back. Pool C action on deck from Chengdu. Poland and China lace them up. As China continues, or is looking to continue, their streak of winning here in Chengdu. They got through the qualifying draw, but let's get you introduced to the Polish ladies first. They are dressed in the white and red. There's some familiar faces here for a team that has been on the brink over the last few seasons. Fourth at the World Cup in 2025, fifth at the Europe Cup in 2025. They are close, and they're looking to take the next step going into a World Cup in their country in just over a month. It's Veronika Telenga, the size of the squad, who comes out first. She led them in scoring last year, 6.3 points per game in 2 events on the women's series. Imposing size for the 30-year-old. She's joined by Anna Polowska. Played both the Europe Cup and the World Cup. She's been a part of this Polish women's series team since 2023. Of course, Claudia Gertchen. Do it all. And the offensive firepower from outside, Alexandra Zimborska, an athlete. And this is your team, Poland. Zimborska in 5 events last year averaged close to 5 points per game. A good offensive rebounder, and her and Telenga will look to rule the paint. They're taking on a team that has the home fans, at least, to help them out. China came through this morning with a sizable victory over Lion City, 21-9, and then in a play-in game to get here, they beat 4 other Polish ladies, Warsaw, 17-16 after being down for large stretches of that game. They managed to come back and get the timely scores at the end of it. It's Li Juzhan, Ganan Jinga, Zhu Mengjun, and Li Wenjia, who feature here for China. Li Wenjia, the leading scorer for them in the tournament so far. And they have a 5th member of the team, as mentioned, the crowd, the home crowd here in China, of course, rooting them on as they go into this first pool play matchup. Referees in this one, Gonzalo Pastiaponi, and of course Cecilia Montgomery Toth in her return to 3x3 action on her first game in a long time. Shout out to my my partner, Kyle Montgomery, and Zaya. I bet you they're watching at home right now. Zhu has been a force in the paint all day. The question is, how will she hold up against the length of Telenga? That is going to be tough. It's another physical against physical battle. Both teams like to pressure you. Both teams offensively like to go and hunt mismatches, post you up. Both teams go for the offensive glass. It'll be a tight contest, that is for sure, as we get Pool C underway here. Last notes, last instructions for the teammates. Size-wise, these teams match up very, very well. And you know what time it is. It is ready to get it going. It's ready to get it sprinting here from Chengdu. Right from Jiaozu Music Square. It's China with the rock first. And here we go.
All right, let's go.
Li Wenjia 2 balls off the mark. It's chased down by Zhu. They get it back to Wenxia. Wenxia, second attempt, also off the mark. There's that side. Talenga snatches the board out of midair. Pick and roll action with Szymborska. 1-foot fader, no good. Talenga down to Szymborska. Just enough space to squeeze a shot. Poland's on the board first. Pick and pop action for Zhu. Transition out for Poland. Talenga inside. Talenga using that length. She packs quite the scoring punch in the paint. As mentioned, Talenga last year in 2 events on the women's series, 6.3 points per game, finished almost 70% of her shots inside the paint. 6 rebounds a game as well. A lot to deal with for this Chinese team. So far, Poland up 2-zip. Good deflection. Second off the clock. High post action now over Szymborska. Oh, but Gertchen wide open. Beautifully drawn up play. Well executed too. Lee. There's the Chinese score. Poloska looking to make a move. Crosses left to right down to Szymborska. No. Off the mark. Missed everything. Jing. That midi pull-up looks good. Saves it inbounds. Gets it back. But the lob pass is snuffed out. There's the first Chinese score of the main draw. Yuyan Lee. Wenxia. Wow. Blazing speed, puts on the burners, gets to the cup. And another deflection. It's out of bounds. 2.8 left for Poland on the shot clock. Wenxia Lee with that jab fake has gotten to the cup every single time. Another beautiful play for Poland. This time it's Poloska finishing it up, but their screening game has gotten them a lot of open looks. Now they force China into a difficult look. Backdoor cut for Poloska, slashing through the lane. Screening game now. Talenga spins away. Bucket underneath. Veronica starting the game off strong. Quick transition for the Chinese, though. They put Zhu in place to score. Poloska, no. Szymborska lost it. Lee Wenxia screening game, but that is an offensive foul. Zhu extends the arms here, putting Poloska to the floor as they turn over on China in their first foul. Szymborska with the step back. Separates, but can't drain it. They get it back, though. Poloska work it. Szymborska's in the paint, but was camped out there too long. A 3-second violation. The result there in a turnover on Poland. They'll give it back to China. In a 5-3 game after exactly 3 minutes off the clock. Wenxia Lee goes the right hand this time. Good defense by Gertchen. And another good steal this time around by Gana Jing. The Chinese are active on defense. They're gambling on some of these passes, but they're getting deflections, they're getting steals, and they're making it a difficult game. And let me remind you of the fact that they have already played 2 games this morning. So their energy must be a little bit low. Didn't get much rest. Right around an hour and a half before having to appear here again in the second main draw pool play game. They're competitive here, 5-3. And again, defensively is where they've shown their chops a little bit with the deflections, the steals. Offensively, it's not as sharp yet.
All right, game start. It's really quick.
And Li Yuyan might have hurt. It's a bucket for her team. Polish get into a ball screen, a deep 2 at the end of the shot clock for Poloska. And they can't save it inbounds. Right back to China, the possession goes. So while Poland started off very sharp, momentum is shifting a little bit towards the Chinese. No one close to Gana Jing. No. Front of the rim. One of those deflections. It's cleared now. Wang Sha is open. Saved inbounds. Lee again. They get it down to the block. Yu Yan with the scoop and the make. Big bucket, and we're tied at 5. A foul here on Gana Jing. Tough defense, but a little bit too physical. You can see here getting into the body of Poloska. And referee Gonzalo Pasaponi had seen enough. Second foul on China. Gana Jing a little bit shaken up. Asking for some medical assistance here. Nothing too crazy, just a little bit of cold spray. Miss underneath the basket. Gerchen takes over. It takes a long time to develop. Gerchen's on the floor. No call on the play. Polish wanted a foul on that. Referee Cecilia Toth, Montgomery Toth, I should say. Right on top of that. Lee. Crossing right to left. Lee looking to get to the step back, but no space to get to it against the length of Talenga. And out of bounds. Look at the disjointed possession here by China. Very, very low scoring game here. We're about 5 minutes in. It's 5-5. As we mentioned going in, it is physical. It is a defense first matchup as Talenga can't get the shot off. And then China turn it right back over to the Polish. This game so far messier than a play date. Talenga, nope. Almost loses it, does lose it. Gana Jing takes over. Zhu. Zhu is open under the basket. That pass is way overshot. Both teams are just not finding the chemistry on these passes. Zimborska. Maybe she can force the issue, not on that possession. Wensha takes over. Down to the block. How did she get that through? Threaten a needle is Wensha Lee. Talenga with a series of moves. Answers for Poland. And that is a big, big shot. Poloska comes through clutch here. 8-6 to score. Poland take a 2-point lead into the final stretch of action. And Zhu has something to say about that. Pauloska, the sniper, shot it well last year in 2 events played on the women's series. Right around 30% from range, averaged 4 points a game. Table setter as well with 15 key assists in those 2 events. And Poland holding on to a narrow lead here. Poland go with Talenga, Gerchen, and Jimborska. China is out there with Zhu, Yan Li, and Li Wenxia. High post play for the Poles. Down to Talenga. Talenga in the paint. Takes too long. Shot clock violation. That last fake. Actually, never mind. They call it traveling violation. So both 12 seconds and a travel. Result remains the same. China ball. Yu Yan Li looked like it was online, but just off the mark. China Jing hangs, not fouled. And despite this being a very physical matchup, only 3 fouls total between both teams. It's been a clean game. And I say that. And there goes the whistle. This is what we call the announcer's jinx. You talk about something and it happens right away. Second foul on Poland. No one anywhere close to the bonus just yet. 3:12 on the clock. And a foul on China now as the physicality is ramping up. Ziemborska. She's usually the break glass in case the offense doesn't work type player. She can get her own bucket going towards the basket. We haven't seen much of it. It's been mainly Talenga that's been featured in the mismatches, but she's not been able to convert on her last couple of possessions here. Stifled by Zhu and Li Yuyan. Lee has also been a little bit quiet over the last few. Play gets broken up here. Good defense by Zimborska. That is out of bounds. Zimborska will take a seat. Pauloska back out there. Gana Jing back on for the Chinese. She'll replace Li Yuyan. Pauloska, good screening game. Talenga set up perfectly. Another well-executed play by the Polish. Zhu back to the right hand, and that chicken wing too much. Offensive foul. That score will be wiped off. Pauloska, same play. This time Pauloska takes it herself, the separation and the miss. The pass from Lee and a finish from Yuyan. Somehow that got through the defense. Ziemborska, 1-foot fader. She's been quiet in this one. Has not been able to get it going. Only 1 point to her name. Lee from the logo. Pawlowska calms everybody down. Screening game going. Gerchen, a rainbow shot, all net. And Poland now with a 3-point lead going into the last minute and 30 seconds. They stopped play here with a foul. But Gerchen here, opportunistically, a high arcing 2-ball, which is what got them the lead. Wenxia Li's been setting the table for China. She only has 1 point to her name after coming in the leading scorer out of the qualifying draw. It's been Li Yuyan with 4 to lead the way for China.
It's a party.
1:30 left. And what could be a critical matchup in this pool with Japan waiting in the wings. China have Zhu on the bench for the last stretch. Poland have Pawlowska there. Li Yuyan, right, left cross, nothing there. Wenxia Li gets her own rebound. Lu Yiyan breaks one off and then drops into 2. Big shot. Yuyan Li with the double cross. It is a spy game out here. She gets 2 for her squad, and we are in a 1-point game with 64 ticks on the clock. Pawlowska down to Talenga. It's broken up. China have it. Wenxia Li was open, didn't want to shoot it. Drives, passes it down to Zhu. 11-11. Zimborska looking to create something. Going to the right, scoop-dee-doop is good. Li Yuyan forces the issue, but no one there on the rebound. Pawlowska just didn't box out at all. Tied again, that's a miss. Talenga with the board. Pawlowska, the physical drive and a foul call on the play. Wenxia Li can't believe it. Pawlowska needs a timeout. She is absolutely gassed. Heavyweight bout here. Haymaker after haymaker. Pawlowska with the last one. Extends the arm into Li. Li getting called for the foul on that one. So we'll see Pawlowska on the stripe for a crucial free throw here. Only one as China's now at 6 fouls. Yuyan Li has been all that for China and more. 7 points to lead the way. Zhu with 4. Poland have come in with a more balanced approach. All players between 2 and 4 points. 16 ticks left.
Let's see who will get a win this game.
With a make here, Pawlowska puts her team up 1. The clock has been adjusted to 17.1 seconds. A coaching warning extended to China. Pawlowska with a make. China need a score here. Li. Working the screening game. Past Pawlowska. Wenxia Li stops and pops. 13-all, 2 on the clock. Talenga dribbles out. No awareness of the clock at all. Gerchen passed it down, but the time has run out. Poland didn't have any awareness of the game clock. But look at Wenxia Li again. Her team needs one and needed badly. The hezzy, the drive, and a bucket to tie the game. And we are heading to bonus basketball, ladies and gentlemen. Now, for those of you that don't know the rules, time, well, at least the game clock, that is off. Of course, the shot clock's still on. And the first team to get 2 points wins. Whatever team gets to 15 or more is the winner. What a heavyweight bout. Low scoring affair. A lot of physicality. A lot of defense. 2 points to get a first win in pool play.
因为我们场上是13比13平局的情况，那我们加时赛的规则是率先拿到2分的队伍获胜，没有时间的限
They
制。
just get their last adjustments in.
First got 2-point wins, no time limits. 来，没有时间的限制，我们就耐心的慢慢打，对不对？来
Poland will get possession here. Poloska's on the bench. Gertchen. They run it for Ziemborska. Ziemborska sidestep, 2 ball. Ziemborska, no, it's out of bounds. Who touched it last? I believe possession will remain with Poland. Now Gertchen takes a seat. Ganajing on the bench for China. Poloska has hit a 2 already. They try to get it to her. Well guarded. Nothing there. Ziemborska tries to step back. Ziemborska absolutely not, stifled by Yu Yang Lee. Wensha takes it to the rack. China's up 1. Crowds on their feet here in the arena in Chengdu. Poloska, nothing there, wants a screen, gets it. Poloska, that is just off the mark. Telenga though keeps it. Ziemborska, and a foul on the play sends Alexandra Ziemborska to the line. First we saw this, Wensha Lee driving, no one home for Poland to contest that at all. Poland need both these free throws. Ziemborska is going to get 2. Both makes will get Poland to win. Ziemborska gets the first one. Make is a win for Poland here. Ziemborska, that is good. She is cooler than the other side of the pillow. 2 free throws knocked down in the clutch in overtime for Alexandra Ziemborska. And Poland take this heavyweight bout in a narrow overtime victory, 15-14 over China, who looked like they had it down the stretch but couldn't quite come through with the bucket they needed. A balanced effort by Poland. All players with 4 outside of Gertchen, who had 3. And they get that first super important win in Pool C play. Wow. If that's the way we're starting today off, I can't wait for what's coming next. Anyway, enjoy the highlights, enjoy the show as we get ready and set up for Pool B action. It's Amsterdam against Beijing. That is on deck in a minute or so. So stick and stay right here. All righty. After all that, play continues. Pool B on deck. Amsterdam and Beijing in their first action today.
Coming up next,
It's Amsterdam who will come out first. The athletes formerly known as the Netherlands under 25. They played 6 events, including the Shanghai finals last year. A 10-9 record, 2 top 3 finishes in Edmonton and Sabayu.
Team Amsterdam.
They are the best rebounding team on the Women's Series last year. And they bring a new face that is familiar to some of y'all that have watched 3x3 for the last few years. It is in Lotte Sant in her Women's Series debut. She has 2 medals at the Under 23 World Cup in 24 and 23. She's joined by, of course, Kiki Fleuren and a transfer, a new ad, Julia Jorritsma, coming over from the main Netherlands squad. And, of course, Lieselot Kook, the incredible Kook, on deck for the Netherlands, who play in the white unis in their first action in 2026 on the Women's Series for Team Amsterdam. No Zoe Slachter in this one. She is out with injury. And they face some serious star power in this one, despite it being the 14th seed. Feng Yisun out first for Beijing, a squad, of course, the home team is rooting for. And there is the, I believe, the most decorated player in all of the action here. Zhaiting Zhang, a long-standing member of the Chinese team, represented in global competitions since 2018. Gold medals at the World Cup and the Asia Cup, and of course a bronze at the 2020 Olympics. A part of the Asia Cup this year that brought in a bronze. Wanglai Zhang and Jumping Zhang out there as well.
Amsterdam white jerseys, Beijing red jerseys, and look at the 3x3 Infinity logo.
Beijing bringing a lot of size, a lot of experience. The Netherlands bring that signature style and that Dutch flavor that we've now grown accustomed to over the last few years. One of the winningest programs in 3x3 in the last 2 seasons. But they got quite a literal tall task, as Zhaiting Zhang is the tallest player in the tournament here.
14 seed, and they boast a bronze medal, FIBA 3x3 U23 World Cup 2024.
Beijing was on the Women's Series last year as a team with a completely different roster. Played in one event, placed 5th in Sumgait. But again, this is 4 new ladies lacing them up for the Chinese squad.
Yeah, I know. I think we all know.
Zhaiting Zhang, who played a brilliant Asia Cup, by the way. Almost 8 points per, en route to a bronze medal. And Beijing will start with the rock. Zhaiting down to Yanping, broken up by Jorritsma. Yanping still has it. 1 foot fader, no good. Jorritsma with the box out and a foul called on the play. Amsterdam's first offensive possession. We're in a double screen for Fleuren. The backdoor cut was opened by Jorritsma, and Beijing expend another foul. Kook to Fleuren, back to Kook. It's broken up by a foot. So a fresh 12 for the Netherlands to work with. We know what the Dutch are going to do. They're going to come in, they're going to screen you a bunch of times. They're going to come in with some poise and try to put you in the blender when it comes to team chemistry and team play. Jorritsma to Fleuren. Fleuren wants to get it back to Jorritsma. Is blocked on the possession. Fleuren trays sit down. Somehow gets a shot up. But off the mark, and now she has to deal with Jumping Zhang. And this is where China is going to shine. They have a ridiculous height advantage with Jumping Zhang and Zhaiting Zhang underneath the basket. And they're not afraid to use it. Wang Lai with the miss. Koch has a mismatch now. They can't get the Wilson to her. Quick take, but blocked by Jorritsma. Saved inbounds by Koch as well. Amsterdam retains possession. Screening game for the Netherlands. Jorritsma, a righty hook. Neither team able to find any offense here early in the game. It's been all defense. And a bunch of fouls, that is. Referee's getting some stuff adjusted here.
Beijing! Beijing! 武汉那边的观众朋友们没有声音，全部立起来，请来，北京，北京，没错啊，就是要这样。
This Pool B also features Olympic champs Germany. So no easy games in this one. Zhai Ting, no.
看看两队，哪一队能率先拿到第一分？
So China's size so far not effective yet. 30-year-old Zhai Ting Zhang, the legend underneath the basket. Played a couple of events for the Shanghai Red Wings last year, including the finals. 4 points per game, 85% finishes inside the arc. Kiki Fleur, no. Lieselot Koch, yeah. Amsterdam on the board first. They got their first bucket. Wang Lai. Wang Lai, runner. Wang Lai now with an open look from the outside. You don't want to have it, let her have that. That is a 48% shooter on the women's series last year. One event only here in Chengdu to start the year for Wang Lai Zhang. And Kiki Fleur with the answer. Both shooters find their groove here early. Go, good hands. But that pass a little bit off the mark, and now Fleur and Zhai Ting Zhang get tangled up. That is a quick foul on Fleur. Amsterdam will spend some of those fouls to stop the post-ups. Question is, how long can they keep doing that? Sun from range. Big bucket for the 21-year-old. And now Fleur with the lob pass inside. Jorritsma with the finish, and we're tied at 4. Sun again on the move this time. Lobs it into Zhang Ping. Zhang Ping with a 1-foot leader. Sunt. Passes over shot. Sunt steps out of bounds. Ball back to Beijing. Look at the size advantage on Zhang Ping Zhang. Member of the under-23 World Cup squad for China in 2025. The team that came in 5th. And of course, a member of that Asia Cup team that won bronze just a month ago in Singapore. Wang Lai to Zhang Ping again. Zhang Ping is blocked, but a foul's called. Incredible Colt got a mitt on there. But too much physicality. That is the 4th foul on the Dutch as we head into our first TV timeout. The clash of styles has been clear. The Netherlands worked the screening game, like so. And the Chinese worked the size advantage, although this one, a shot from the outside from Feng Yi-sun, the 21-year-old add to the team. Feng Yi-sun, a part of the Chinese 3x3 squad that won the Asia Beach Games last weekend. This is the play that happened before the timeout. So Jianping Zhang on the line now. She'll get a free throw. And that's down the drain. Yoritsma on the attack. That is taken from her. Sun with the thievery. And Beijing is now off to the races. That mismatch game is starting to pay dividends as they're getting Jianping Zhang involved. She's leading the way with 3 points. Look at the strip from Sun. Quick transition right down to the block. And Jianping takes advantage. Fleur from way downtown, off the mark. Yoritsma, push shot no good. Amsterdam's fighting for their points right now. Wang Lai Zhang down to Sun. Sun cooped up on the baseline. Well, second violation. Fleur out to Koch. No space for a shot, so why not drive? Amsterdam fighting themselves back into this game after looking at a 3-point deficit. We're back to a 1-point match. Liselott Koch with 3 so far. She'll take a seat on the bench. Song secures Amsterdam in possession. Fleur, difficult shot, 1-foot fadeaway over the outstretched arms of Jianping Zhang, who hits Fleur right in the facial region here with an elbow. Offensive foul called. Kiki Fleuren, who had a couple of significant injuries in the last few seasons, has come back last year. Didn't feel 100%. Talked to her before the tournament. She said she was feeling a lot better going into this year. She will take a seat right now. Go. And Jiating pressured. Gets it to Zhang. Wang Lai, 1-foot runner again. See that shot a couple of times. Not been able to hit it just yet. And another low-scoring contest. Yoritsma by herself. Yeah, you deal with that. Jiating Zhang overpowering in the paint. Koch loses it. Now it's Jianping that is open. And Amsterdam is forced to foul Beijing again with that imposing size. Are attacking the paint and putting a lot of pressure on the basket.
5 fouls remaining on Team Amsterdam.
Beijing here with a double high post look. They try to get Sun open. Jiating to Sun. 2 balls up. Rebound back to Beijing, and that is unstoppable. 9-7. Koch sneaks through defense. Second attempt also off the mark. Jiating Zhang. She gets it on the high post here. Shares it with Sun. Sun to Zhang. Back out to Sun, who was blocked by Yoritsma. Take that back to Chengdu Square. Fleur on the rim. So the Netherlands, despite putting on some defense here, the offense is struggling a little bit. Sun again from 2. The 21-year-olds delivering like DoorDash. Behind the screen on the move, Sun gets another one to go down off the glass this time. And it's Beijing who now hold a 4-point lead with 3:36 on the clock. Feng Yi-sun is leading the way with 4 for her team.
The future of 3x3.
Hello. Chengdu 你们好。哇，太辛苦了，辛苦的一家人。
Can Amsterdam find a way to get their screening game going is the question in this. It hasn't worked to the extent that it normally does. The shooting from the outside has been stifled by the Chinese size. Sun again wants to kick it, doesn't get there. Actually, it went to me. .4 in the shot clock. Wang Lai looking for space, heaves it, no. Defended well. So Wang Lai Zhang with a miss. Sun will take to the bench. Sun will take a seat for the Dutch. We're looking at a 4-point disadvantage here. Fleur, an open look, contested, and off the mark. Koch. They get it back to the team. Koch steps back. Oh my goodness. She almost made Jiting Zhang trip. Zhang now puts her head down to the basket, but the hook shot is off the mark. Amsterdam at a 1-possession disadvantage here. Fleur scoops it, that is a foul. And the momentum is shifting in favor of Amsterdam.
Free throw time.
A free throw coming up for Fleur, as that was the 5th Beijing foul. Kiki. Back to a 1-point game we go. And this might be the Netherlands' possession here. I think Jiting touched the rock. Never mind, no control. Double high post play here for Beijing. Seen this a couple of times. They're trying to get Sun involved. There we go, sidestep. Sun, hotter than hot pot right now. 3rd 2-piece of the game for Feng Yi-sun. Fleur, no answer. Gets her own rebound. Cook. Eventually Amsterdam muscles one up. Sun again. From way downtown. Oh my goodness, that was a heat check. That was a heat check. Feng Yi-sun was feeling it. Sidestep action for Sun, who's got the sniper scope unlocked today. Joris Ma with position in the paint. Gets an advantage, gets the hook shot to go. We're back to a 1-point game. Wang Lai keeps it in bounds. Beijing, 6 on the shot clock. Screening action with Jiting, that is an offensive foul. Jiting Zhang has been quiet so far, and again, we mentioned averaged almost 8 points per game at the Asia Cup. Quite a similar roster to this one, but she's got 2 points to her name so far in the game. Koch leads the way for the Dutch with 6. As Fleur takes a seat. Joris Ma, no. Koch with another rebound. As mentioned, this Dutch team is one of the best rebounding teams in the women's series field, if not the best of the top 20. And they tie things up here at 13. Deflection by Koch. It leaves 7 seconds for Beijing to work with. Zhang. They go with size here. Zhang Ping tries to get to Zhai Ting. Fade away for Zhai Ting Zhang, but no. And the Dutch turn it over right away as well. A couple of disjointed possessions here. Both teams looking for any form of offense. Zhang Ping. I'm not sure what that was all about. I don't know if that's the offense Beijing wanted there. And a timeout on the floor, and man, another burner, another good one here. 13-13 to score. We got 1:10 left on the clock. Last score has been for the Netherlands. Amsterdam, that is. China size so far in Zhai Ting and Jianping Zhang, good for 5 points. They've relied on Feng Sun and are outside shooting more. The Netherlands have gotten 4 out of Joritsma and 6 out of Koch. They get the possession here. Double screen action, Fleuter. Looking at Wang Laijiang. Fleuter working the screening angles, nothing on the shot. She wants a foul, and I think she's going to get it. Well, does she? Nope. No call. So Beijing take over. Any score at this stage is crucial. We're under a minute left in this game. Get it to Zhai Ting from the outside. And the second attempt is good. Beijing's up 1. Koch wants it underneath in the paint. It's stifled by Sun. Out of bounds. Amsterdam will retain possession, I believe. Good hands by Sun. Actually, Beijing retains possession, or doesn't retain, gains possession here. A chance for them to go up big. Zhang Ping and Zhai Ting screen it out, but another deflection by the Dutch gets them to rock. Joritsma to Fleuter. Pick and pop with Koch. Fleuter looking at Zhang Ping, crosses right to left, scoops it in on the floor. Rebound Netherlands. Koch ties the game at 14, under 10 seconds to go. Sun to Zhai Ting. Zhai Ting to the paint, is fouled on the floor. A timely foul by the Dutch. It's their 6th. Great awareness by Joritsma there. Koch here with a very, very important offensive rebound. 3.2 on the clock for Beijing. They go with Wang Laijiang, Feng Sun, and Zhai Ting Zhang. The Dutch with all the tall ladies out there. Fleuter on the bench. Wai Ling to Zhai Ting. Zhai Ting to the basket. Fade away. Zhai Ting Zhang, no. More bonus basketball coming at you from Chengdu. Second overtime in a row as Amsterdam and Beijing are tied at 14 after 10 minutes of regulatory play. And we go to overtime. Clock is off, and the first team to 16 will get a dub. The Dutch with a couple of timely stops down the stretch forced Zhai Ting Zhang in a 1-foot fader to end regulation. And Beijing, even though they had a chance here, now they're looking at a Dutch possession to start OT. Joritsma. They try to get it to Fleuter. Fleuter working on the screen. Fleuter steps into it. Fleuter, Ranger from 2 scopes, no cone. Ice cold Kiki Fleuter gets the Dutch a big W. The separation and the hydration from the 3x3 logo. And Kiki Fleuter puts the Netherlands in the winning column here with a 16-14 win. What a shot from Fleuter. And the Dutch found a way to deal with Beijing's size and strength They kept Zhangping Zhang and Jiting Zhang to 6 points total out of 14 scored for Beijing. So defense on both sides. But it's the Amsterdam squad that come out on top. Kiki Fleur ends with 5. Lieselot Kulk with 7 to lead the way. They pick up the first W in pool play here. You enjoy the highlights in this one. Another good game. And we will shift our attention to Pool A momentarily. It's the Mongolia and Ulaanbaatar Amazons matchup. An all-Mongolian clash in Pool A on deck after the highlights. Continuous action from Chengdu all weekend long, and we keep it going today with Pool A in a friendly matchup. Maybe not so friendly. These two teams know each other well. It's Mongolia and the Ulaanbaatar Amazons.
Team Mongolia versus Ulaanbaatar Amazons from Mongolia.
Mongolia
We got a Mongolian panel
will
here
come out
on the
first.
red court.
Played 5 events in 2025, a 1-6 record in games. Best result, an 8th place finish last year here in Chengdu. A team that has struggled to score at times. 10 points per game average last year. Close to 10 turnovers game as well. This roster played in the Asia Beach games last weekend and came in 6th. Narangu Erdenebayan to the court first, joined by Nyamchetseg Bachirgal, a new add to the squad, part of Team Amgalan under 24 last year. She's going to have to provide some of the scoring. Bolortseg Zenjab, the leading scorer on last year's team, and Bolordin Batsoy, the 20-year-old. They transferred from the Ulaanbaatar Amazons, where she played 5 events, including the finals last year. Didn't average a lot of points, but she's looking at an expanded role on this Mongolian team. Also teammates with Nyamchetseg Bachirgal in the under-21 team last year. Second season in the Women's Series for her, and they're facing off with a new look for Ulaanbaatar Amazons. Taomi Trung, 24 years old, playing the Asia Cup for Vietnam in 2025 with her twin, averaging 4.3 points per. She is added to the Ulaanbaatar Amazons roster for her Women's Series debut. She's joined by Amari Robinson, who was brought on late last season, played 3 events. Of course, Batgirl, Adiun Satseg Bedardine, and the Warrior Princess, Ulaanbaatar. Mongolia rose to a serious competitor last year in the Women's Series. Came in 3rd here in Chengdu last year, finished 6th in the standings, an 11-14 record. 3 top 4 finishes, matter of fact. Played the finals as well, came in 6th, and of course, who can forget about the World Cup miracle that we saw in Ulaanbaatar last year, where Ulaanbaatar and Adiun Satseg Bedardine shocked the world, beat the USA, and rode that wave all the way to silver. Can they take another step is the question. Ulaanbaatar 5.5 points per last year. Upped her efficiency, upped her shooting percentages in all 7 events for Ulaanbaatar. It was quite the two-headed monster at times, with Batgirl averaging 5.2 points per. Amari Robinson helps in that regard. There she is, Ulaanbaatar, the warrior princess. This team is built on grit, on physicality, and on two-point shooting. They'll start their 2026 Women's Series adventures right here, right now in Chengdu as the #1 seed. They face off with their countrymen. Third team in this Pool A is Yanying, a Chinese squad.
All right, see David, look at my watch. You know what time it is, brother?
It's about that time. Mongolia playing in the blue and white. The Ulaanbaatar Amazons playing in the black jerseys. Mongolia will start with possession here. Bowler Erdine taking on her former team. How will she do?
Let's go. Check off. Mongolia.
Bowler Tsetseg. So Bowler Erdine flips it. Narango. Difficult take. That is, I believe, a traveling violation. So Narango can't get it going on the first possession. Now she has to deal with the strength and physicality of Robinson. An offensive foul. Bowler Erdine to the rack. Scoop shot is way off the mark. It's out of bounds. Mongolia touched it last. This has the ingredients to be a one-sided affair. As mentioned, Mongolia last year struggled to score, only 10 points per game averaged, and 9.6 turnovers per game, which is what really haunted them. And here's Batgirl to the rescue. First point in Ulaanbaatar. Yum Tsetseg. Yum Tsetseg, no. Robinson can't squeeze the Wilson on the rebound. Mongolia will get possession back. Batgirl sneaks by the defense, scoops it in for the make.
Bounce pass to the elbow. Hand off.
Beautiful pick and roll play. But Throne breaks it up.
Nice active hands with the deflection.
That went. Let's see what the referees do here. I think they are going to put some time back on the shot clock. Not a lot of time, though. Point 2. I don't even think that's enough to get a shot up. You have to, like, touch it. There you go. Cameraman under the basket was almost bombarded with the Wilson there, but it ends up a 12-second violation. Curious to see how Taimai Truong will fit in with this Ulaanbaatar squad. On the move here after the screen. Truong on the block, forces up a shot. Quick pass down low to Narangu, is broken up. Neither team finding their groove on offense just yet. Narangu off the handoff. That was a good shot. Good play as well. I'm sure both teams know each other's playbooks through and through.
1-0.
Arjun Tsetseg.
Big rebound.
Kulan muscles one up. No call on the play. And Mongolia tries to get Narangu going again. It's broken up. Kulan with the speed under the basket. Looking for a foul, is not getting any. Yum-Chet-Seg, big two ball. Mongolia take a lead. Yum-Chet-Seg pulls the trigger confidently and gets her team the lead in the game.
Top of the key, drives right.
Strong playing at a great pace, but the make's not there.
Defender, but the layup bounces out.
Yum-Chet-Seg shares this time.
A little too far ahead.
And a whistle as Bowler Erdeen was held up on the roll. Ooh, that pass is so close. Active hands, though. Both teams digging in deep defensively. A lot of deflections in the game so far. Not a lot of easy looks. 4 on the shot clock. Yum-Chet-Seg. Difficult attempt that is going to end up a shot clock violation. A 1-zip game here after, a 2-1 game, I apologize, after about 2.5 minutes to play.
At the elbow, Robinson hands it off.
Ulan out to Robinson. Didn't want to take a 2-ops for a drive, but it's blocked. Yum-Chet-Seg Tenjov comes in clutch. Now it's Bowler Erdeen with a high arcer. Man, that touched the magic sky here. Or Bowler Erdeen steps back with a rainbow jumper. All threads. 4-1 Mongolia. And a little sis versus big sis fight. Robinson now takes the 2. Ulaanbaatar's offense has been spotty, to say the least. Only 1 point, 3 minutes in. Oh, but a good defensive possession there. Kulan then goes to the rack. No make. And another beautiful shot. Yum-Chet-Seg botcher goal. Robinson. Lefty hook.
5-2.
Mongo almost lost it. And no shot clock awareness. That is a violation. First TV timeout, and Mongolia has grabbed the lead here, and maybe unexpectedly so. Not a lot of 2 balls up for the Ulaanbaatar Amazons. Again, both teams know each other very well, of course. But it's Mongolia who's taken a little bit better to start this game. The layups, the shots for Kulan not going yet. She's been looking for foul calls and has not gotten many of them. 2 balls for Mongolia helps a lot. Strong. Midi. No.
Off the inside of the cylinder. Back up top. Quick ball movement.
Bowler Erdeen
Off the screen.
against her former team.
Shot don't drop.
Hustles for the board. It's out of bounds.
And out of bounds.
Ulan will take a seat. Robinson back in. All 3 scores for Ulaanbaatar so far ineffective. Nothing from Robinson, Ulan, and Badardine yet.
Off the screen, pick and roll.
Narangu kicks it. All right, 3-second violation. So while Mongolia has the 2 ball going, or at least got a couple down, their inside game so far not working that much. Pick and roll, Yum-Chet-Seg, fouled.
Draws contact on the attack to the rack.
Badardine, Yum-Chet-Seg. Hit on the forearm here. 73% free throw shooter on the season last year.
One shot.
5.1 rebounds per game for her. Over a third of those offensive rebounds. Best offensive rebounders in all of women's 3x3. Narangu spins away.
Get that out of here.
As we've seen all day, games have been low scoring.
Rebound.
Kulan from deep. Nope.
And hit. Oh,
There's that offensive rebounding power. Anunsetseg misses the layup. Another one for Kulan this time. Robinson fouled on the play.
And a foul on the floor.
On the floor.
Steal.
Strong. Robinson to Kulan. Kulan separates. But no juice on the 2-ball. We've seen this before with this Ulaanbaatar Amazon squad. They need the 2-ball to go down to get some separation in the game, or at least to get some spacing on the court. So far, no good with the outside shooting. Oh my goodness, the moves. Ulaanbaatar, but she loses to Wilson.
Good defense with the pickpocket. Short bodies collide.
Ulaanbaatar to the rack this time. Midi, money.
Oh, hit the brakes and rattles it home. Little short ranger on the baseline.
And
6'3".
Mongolia showing something here. Limiting your turnovers. Ulaanbaatar with the breaks and the makes.
Oh, steal, Pilfer. And a foul.
Fresh shot clock for Ulaanbaatar.
Down to the block, Robinson.
Still cannot get their 4th point. We are 5.5 minutes in. Meanwhile, Mongolia keeps finding ways.
She dumps it off.
Warning delay game here. Narangu finally in a good position to score. That's her team to 7, a 4-point lead.
.420 remaining on the clock. Still a lot of time in 3x3. Oh,
And good hands. Bowler Erdeen gets her team an extra possession. She gets it back. Bowler Erdeen moving behind the screen, blocked on the 2-ball. Robinson now held up. Smart foul in Mongolia. Again, they don't want to put Amari Robinson in a position where she starts feeling herself. She's got Strong to Robinson, and again a miss. Robinson has been in position to score a lot. Ulaanbaatar. Kick ball.
And a whistle. Fresh shot clock. And let's go to
Fresh
the fan
12 on deck
as
we head into the second TV timeout. The Ulaanbaatar Amazons left their offense back in Mongolia, it seems like. We got 2 points for Ulaanbaatar, Badardine, 1 for Amari Robinson, none for Kulan. And Trong also nothing in her debut for the squad in their debut on the women's series. Meanwhile, Ulaanbaatar Bajragal leads the way for Mongolia with 3. Little sis is beating up big sis right now.
Right there, JoJo, what's up?
Mongolia getting the shots they want. They're playing with patience, and they're limiting their turnovers. And I'll say it again. They turned it over 9.6 times per game. last year
Feeling the love here in Chengdu.
in 5 events played, so that's a large sample size.
Oh, quick first
Look
step,
at this.
explosive, like C4.
Puts on the afterburners.
8-3.
8-3, Kulan. No. Stifled again. Ariun Setseg off the glass.
Off the square into the circle.
Finally a score for the Ulaanbaatar Amazons. Yum Setseg going left this time. Cannot be contained. Kicks it. Bollard Setseg. No.
Oh, big rebound.
Bollard Erdeen with the big board. Flex on him. Ariun Setseg. The rhythm is just absolutely not there for Ulaanbaatar. They're missing layups. They're missing easy shots. Meanwhile, Mongolia is getting whatever they want. Bollard Erdeen with a huge rebound. Her 3rd point of the game gets Mongolia to 9. They're playing with more confidence. They're playing with some more poise. And I'm telling you what, the 2 new additions to the squad are making a difference. Yum Setseg Bajirgal with 4 points. Bollard Erdeen Batsoy with 3.
Mongolia ball, they lead by 5. They're going to add to their lead here. Ulaanbaatar looking to get a stop.
Bollard Erdeen.
Oh, the spin
Ooh.
the handle.
Filthy cross, but loses to Wilson out of bounds. Tom Hanks is mad out there somewhere. Castaway? Nobody? Anyway. Kulan. No space for his shot. Opts for the midi pull-up. Look at the rebound, though, but it's thrown away. Kulan, finally, daylight. That is drained. Some life for Ulaanbaatar. Some oxygen. After a terrible offensive start, they get the 6th point and they pull within 3. Kulan and Ulaanbaatar splashes from the outside. Narango takes it herself, flips it up. Everything now going for Mongolia. And a foul as Badardin is put to the floor. 6th on Mongolia. They have to start being careful. Next defensive foul is 2 free throws.
One shot here.
And Ariun Setseg cashes in. That's a 3-point lead remaining for Mongolia, but time in their favor at 2:20 on the clock. Bollard Erdeen no good. The Amazons have found some offense. Robinson held up.
On the block, and Mongolia wants to foul. And that's gonna put
That is the 7th on Mongolia. As mentioned before, they needed to be careful. They weren't. They didn't listen to me. Anyway, 2 free throws coming up for Amari Robinson. First one is Cash. Shot at 74% from the line last year.
Second free throw.
Second one is money as well. It is a 1-point game, ladies and gentlemen. We are right in the thick of things. Bollard Setseg with some daylight. And now a whistle on the play.
The whistle.
A foul on Ulaanbaatar.
Foul on Ulaanbaatar. They have 2 fouls to give as they have 4. High entry pass. Down
Narangu with a pretty take.
right hand on the
And
left
man,
side.
right hand scoop left side of the basket.
And it is 11-9. Nice move by Narangu.
2-point lead Mongolia. Good poke away here by Yum Setseg.
So now to the line.
But it's a
2
foul.
shots.
And Ulaanbaatar will get 2 more free throws to tie the game up here. Ariun Setseg.
Mongolia also silver medalist, part of that
Good on
team
the
that's won
first.
silver at the FIBA 3x3 World Cup 2025, and bronze medalist FIBA 3x3 Asian Cup 2024. And
Second one bounces out. Robinson can't squeeze it. It is, however, out of bounds on Narango.
The ball bounces out of bounds. Possession will remain the same. Trail by one.
Ulan. Adian Setseg has some space, steps back. Adian Setseg, no. Robinson blocked, but foul. Mongolia are hacking like the dark web out here.
2 shots.
9 fouls for Mongolia. Next defensive foul will put Ulaanbaatar on the line for 2 and get him possession back as well. Robinson secured her first 2 free throw makes, but misses this one. Ulaanbaatar still looking at that 1-point deficit.
Second free throw.
And now it's tied at 11.
11-11. Off the tween cross, hesitation dribble.
Bolor Tsetseg fading away. No.
Shot and a dive for the rock.
They hustle for the loose ball, but it did not touch the rim. That will be a 12-second violation.
So possession.
And after Mongolia took an early lead and we're up 9-4,
84 seconds
Ulaanbaatar Amazons now come in with a big run of their own and tie things up here. Truong from range, no.
Ricochets off the rim.
Off the mark.
Mongolia rebound. Off the cross.
Closing in on 1 minute to go.
Chest pass.
Bolor
lets it
Tsetseg
climb.
doesn't find the range. Body's on the floor. It's Robinson who comes away with it. Truong to Kulan. Kulan on the drive. Kulan right hand make. And Ulaanbaatar are up. And then Mongolia turned it over. Kulan down to Robinson. And the rhythm is finally there for Ulaanbaatar, who now go ahead by 2. Bolor Erdeen from way downtown. Can't hustle down to Wilson. So Mongolia, despite leading for most of this game, is running out of gas here in the last minute of action. It's the Amazons, the #1 seed, who take over. Kulan here with the last make. Truong, no good. Adian Setseg finishes up with that offensive rebound again. Mongolia need a score. And what they get is foul.
14-11. Trailed most of the game.
Ulaanbaatar came alive late. They trailed for large stretches of this game. It looked like Mongolia was going to run away with it. Ulaanbaatar found a way to dig deep, and now it's out of bounds. And ball back to black with 12 seconds to go. Too much time in this game for Mongolia, as it looks like they'll be taking an L here. Adian Setseg to Kulan, down to Adian Setseg. Beautiful play. Screen after screen. Bolor Erdeen can't get the last score, and it is the Ulaanbaatar Amazons who come away, sneak by, I will say, with a 15-11 win. Adian Setseg Erdeen piled up 7 points out of 15 scored. They couldn't get it going for 8.5 minutes and then came alive down the stretch here to get a W over their countrymen, Mongolia, who started off hot but couldn't get the job done down the stretch. A 15-11 W for the Ulaanbaatar Amazons. I'll leave y'all to the moving pictures. Highlights coming up in just a second before we go back to Pool D, our second time seeing the United States of America. They played with 3, but they came through with a huge victory. Let's see what they do against Australia. That game on deck in a few minutes after these moving pictures. Enjoy. This is the way things are looking right now in the pools. Ulaanbaatar, Amsterdam, Poland, and the USA pick up a victory in the first round of games. We will see them again shortly as we go into the middle section of today's action. It's USA who is on deck first. They'll be taking on Australia. This is a spicy, spicy matchup. A game we've seen before at the highest level of competition in 3x3. And USA, despite coming in with 3 ladies, look extremely good. Last time these teams met was at the Champions Cup just a month and a half ago in Thailand. That was a USA victory. Can they repeat? USA came and destroyed it. Absolutely blasted Brazil. Joyce Edwards with 8 points and 3 boards in that game. Finished 5 of her 6 shots inside the arc. Barely missed any. She's joined by Sahara Williams. The grit of the team. She got her team a ton of extra possessions. Kayla Williams was unconscious. 4 of 5 from range. No one could pull her off. She had a 10-piece in that opener. So USA come in riding some momentum. Again, they face off with a team they have met up before.
Representing the team, Australia.
The Aussies, though, come in with a slightly different roster. Lauren Nicholson. I have no idea what to expect here. I'll be frank. First ever 3x3 event for her. She is joined by Amy Atwell. 7.4 points per game on Australia's way towards the Asia Cup gold in 2026. Anna Hank ranks the size. And of course, Marina Whittle, the Olympian and multiple-time Asia Cup winner. I will not rattle off the list here of her accomplishments, as we can sit here for a while and do that. Anyway, this Australia squad is retooled and a little bit different than we're accustomed to. I'm curious to see what Nicholson can bring. USA, again, how are they going to hold up playing with 3? How good is their stamina? Of course, they got the pedigree, the NCAA pedigree, that is. The second team All-American Joyce Edwards. Kayla Williams, who had a very good junior year at LSU, hitting 42% of her threes on 14.2 points per game. Same goes for Sahara Williams with a great junior year at the University of Oklahoma. Averaged almost 13 points a game. The Aussies, of course, international pedigree as well.
25, as well as gold medals, FIBA 3x3 Asia Cup 2023 and Asia Cup 2024 and 2025. And you know what time it is, MC David.
Yeah,
Aussies, of course,
we all know we want
in the green and yellow, green and gold.
Chengdu?
They will not start with possession. USA in the white, they will. And it's game time. 3x3 time right here, right now. Heavyweight bout in Pool D.
Let's get it.
Sahara to Michaela. Steps into another 2-ball. Off the mark. Edwards traces down the rebound. It's out of bounds. Toe on the line. Aussies, the Kangaroos will reset with a fresh 12.
Australia ball.
Whittle fading away. Hank grabs the board, cannot finish over the length of Edwards. He'll be in matchup to watch. Hannah Hank is a physical player, but Edwards has got a little bit more size to her. Whittle, there's Hank under the basket, muscling for position. Foul called on the play. Nicholson comes on the court for the Aussies. USA, as mentioned before, they don't have a sub. There it is.
Whistle.
A whistle on the floor again.
Foul call on USA. So we get locked here early, opening 38 seconds of the ball game. Check rocked. On the triple threat off the fake.
Whittle, hook shot no good. The fadeaway also off the mark. Now she has to deal with Michaela Williams.
Turnaround shot
That turnaround no good either.
from the corner.
Atwell from the corner. She is fouled on the play.
And that's going to be a foul on a two-point attempt.
So 2 free throws coming up for Amy Atwell.
Shots for number 25, Amy Atwell.
Again, an incredible run at the Asia Cup, especially in the game against China, one of the craziest comebacks of the year so far, where she ended up hitting a dagger too. Put the Aussies ahead. She will get them on the board here with 2 free throws made. Sahara into the paint. Traveling violation. This Aussie team matches up decently size-wise, specifically with Michaela and Sahara Williams. Atwell with the step back. Lethal shooter. No connection on that one yet. USA a little bit off to start the game here. The shots that were falling in that first game just not going right now. Hank, meanwhile, creating some space in the paint. Edwards, quiet so far. Good fake and a foul on the play.
Look
at Hannah Hank fighting for position here. Just enough space to get the shot up. A 3-zip lead for the Aussies, although Joyce Edwards could change that here. Whittle kicks it. Hank on the drive, bumps right through Edwards. Hank's up for the challenge, it seems like, although Michaela looking to get that 2-ball going again. Wind is picked up here a little bit in Chengdu. Saying it's that windy, but it is going to affect play. Conditions remain a little bit nippy. We're in a couple of layers here. The Aussies come out strong here. Edwards under the basket, looking to muscle up a bucket here. Joyce is on the floor. Joyce Edwards back on the stripe, where she's gotten the USA's only point so far. If you're not familiar with 3x3, playing with 3 is incredibly hard as Amy Atwell sprays the place. Playing with 3 is super hard. You get no rest, no recovery. And with the USA going down here early, that is not a good sign. They need some scoring. Michaela. Hezzy. Michaela, no space to work with. Kicks it. Sahara, 2 on the shot clock. And that is enough time for that. Whittle. Deflected, 4 on the shot clock. Willow better get a move on. Gets the ball taken from her. Williams to Williams. That's a W.
6-4. 1 possession ball game.
Atwell now going at Edwards. Atwell's second attempt also off.
Second attempt no good.
Michaela then finds a range. USA tie it up at 6. And again, it's Michaela Williams. Oh no, Whittle blew the crib. Williams again for 2. Just short. Aussies take over. The Gangaroos are a prolific outside shooting team. Atwell splashing like a kiddie's bath. 8-6 to the Aussies. Atwell with her second two-piece, third actually of the game. She's got 6 to lead the Kangaroos. USA late on the closeout against Atwell. That is not a good idea. Michaela did something back. Missed her first couple of twos, but finally got one to go down. So USA has to dig deep here to in their second contest of today's action. A win would put them atop the pool. A loss would leave them not vulnerable, but anything can happen at this point. Edwards.
And off the pivot with the finish for 13 for USA.
Offensive foul. Whittle leading into the screen. Possession back over to the USA. See here, Will moves a little bit as that screen is about to be set.
Reverse is 8-7.
Williams.
Australia leading.
Broken up by Hank. Sahara tries one from the outside. That is absolutely no good. And a tap out from Edwards ends up out of bounds. 8-7 to score, about 4 minutes in. As you can probably hear, it is getting more windy. Saw some precipitation this morning. Let's hope that doesn't return. Of course, we are playing outside. We do have a roof. Nicholson.
Rebound. Edwards kicks it out. She gets it back down
Edwards
low.
spin cycle, step through a flurry of moves for Edwards.
Showing the footwork like a big girl.
Out of bounds. Edwards does get up.
8-8. Once again, big shout out to DJ last week in the last for running the soundtrack here.
will get possession here. 8-8 to score. Edwards leading the way for the red, white, and blue with 4 points.
At the elbow.
The former 5-on-5 America gold medal winner. Williams. Shot is just not gone. Outside that 1-2, it's not come around yet in this game. So efficient in USA's first game. That 10-piece to lead the way against Brazil.
$5:28
5:28 left in the game as USA go to a double high post look here. They need to get somebody outside of Edwards going. Sahara might be it. None of that shot.
Short out of bounds.
This is where having no substitute becomes an issue. USA has to expend a lot of energy staying with Aussies, specifically with Atwell. Went with the physicality.
Too strong on the layup.
And USA possession. But as mentioned, the USA is expending a lot of energy staying with the Kangaroos, specifically Atwell, the shooter. They get no rest, they get no oxygen at some point, so they will be tired going into the last half of the game. Inverse pick and roll, Edwards loses a shoe. Michaela has to take the shot, no good. 12-second violation.
Good defense from Team Australia.
Edwards' shoe just came undone. Hank lost it in the crowd.
The deflection. Nice active hands, but possession remains the same.
Possession remains with Aussies. 4.7 on the shot clock. Nicholson takes it.
Nicholson takes it out.
And another deflection, and again, this breaks rhythm.
Another deflection.
Now there's only 2.3 left on the shot clock. And the Aussies have bare time to get anything going. Atwell pulls up from the logo.
From the logo, it's a no-go.
It is not good. And Atwell, despite having 3 twos to her name, can't get this one to go. Edwards, great position in the paint. Hank recovers, but not enough. Edwards gets the lead to the Stars and Stripes. Hank, crossover to the rack, hangs, nothing there. And then Michaela Williams from far.
Nice hustle.
We touched that last. Hank wasn't paying attention. Michaela was hustling for that loose ball. I think USA is going to have possession here.
Possession. USA.
Whittle, good hands.
Whittle.
On the attack, cross left to right. That score will not count. Foul on the floor.
Literature.
4th on the USA. Nicholson now on the drive, behind the screen. Gets it to Hank. Handoff action for Nicholson. Crossing. Working on Sahara. Fading away is Nicholson. Pure touch. Another steal for Whittle. Defensive menace. Can't convert to offense, though. 9-9 tie. 3:45 left. Sahara. Big shot. And the Aussies get nothing out of Hank but a slice to the cup from Nicholson. We'll get him to 10 points. Edwards, the game just picked up some pace.
And back and forth. 12-10 though.
Whittle,
leading by 2.
another good fake to bump the bucket. Marina Whittle, the most tenured player on this Aussie squad, coming through big. Look at this, takes the contact, finishes with the right hand underneath the basket. And Whittle will be on the free throw stripe after this TV timeout to get a free throw. Single one. As USA not in foul trouble yet. But both teams showed a lot of heart, showed a lot of grit. Edwards here with all the footwork.
Congratulations, JoJo.
She's been a problem. She's got 6 for USA. Whittle just scored her first point. Is on the stripe for another. To tie the game up at 12. And that is it. Cash money on the free throw. Michaela Williams has been a little quiet in this game so far. She's got 1 2-piece to her name. That's about it. It's been all Joyce Edwards. This time broken up by Whittle. Oh, but almost a miscommunication on the Aussies. Atwell looking for that 2-ball. You already knew it. Foul on the plate. Foul called on the floor. USA now at 6 fouls. Next defensive one will mean Australia goes to the line for 2. Whittle on the attack, loses to Wilson. Sahara has it, shares it with Michaela. Michaela with the hezzy. Driving left, hangs, can't hit. Aussies find Atwell again. Atwell started the game off hot, but has been quiet over the last few minutes. The 2-ball hasn't gone. She does get a deflection here and a steal.
Kicks it. Whittle. Off the hesitation dribble, a little penetration.
Difficult take. Size of Edwards making that a difficult shot. Kayla looking to cook. Mitty
Pull-up shot.
Pure.
Cash money.
Touch softer than the panda's
Switches
fur.
in mouthwash. 13-12.
Atwell loses Michaela, but 2 balls on the front of the rim, and Sahara smartly, I mean, lets it go out of bounds to get a short break.
13-12. 1 minute 57
USA is
seconds remaining
tired.
in the game.
They're battling through with just 3 players here. 2 minutes left, a timeout called. Trying to take as much time as they can to milk the clock here, which is very understandable. If you've ever played 3x3 with just 3 players on the court, you'll know what I'm talking about. They hold a 1-point lead going into the last 2 minutes of game time. This is what's worked. Out of 13 points, 6 ones came out of Joyce Edwards' bag, and that bag is super deep, as you can tell. Nicholson at a nice little midi pull-up in her first 3x3 action for the Gangaroos. White ball here. Michaela off the mark again. Atwell, quick trigger. That is off.
Oh, taps it to her teammate.
Nicholson. Midi pull up, just rolled out. Whittle somehow gets it. Gangaroos are fighting, but it's USA who come away with it. Edwards. Cash from the mid-range.
That's H2O, water.
No answer for the Aussies until Whittle gets fouled. That is, however, the 7th foul on USA, so Marina Whittle is going to be on the stripe for 2. The Olympian here with the scrap and the fight on the offensive glass.
All right, to the line, number 21. Whittle, 3-time gold medalist.
Whittle. First one is good. 3-time gold medal winner at the Asia Cup, 25, 24, and 23. Bronze at the World Cup as well in 2023 for her. Long-standing member of this Gangaroo squad. She misses the second. Can't tie the game up.
13. to 116 remaining in the game.
A minute 16 left. A 1-point lead for USA, who could add to it here. Neither team has been able to find consistent offense. Kayla. Midi. That one's good. And the Gangaroos turn it over. So USA take firm control of the game here with just over a minute to go. They lead by 2 after that Michaela Williams pull-up bucket. A delay of game warning extended now. Michaela again tries to force it through. Nothing there. Nicholson with a timely tie-up. Jump ball situation is just as good as a steal here. The Aussies, as the defending team, will get possession.
Possession goes to the defensive team. 54.4 seconds remaining in the game.
Nicholson out to Atwell from way downtown.
No good.
Hank can't get to it. Edwards, a 2, why not?
No good.
Sahara saves it, but is out of the play, leaving Atwell open. That is usually money, but Atwell has been missing. Nicholson with the fade. USA still up by 1. How much gas do we have left in the tank? Edwards plays broken up. Edwards loses a shoe again.
One shoe puts up the shot. see what the call's going to be.
Second time Edwards has lost a shoot.
Referee to scores table 2 review.
They're going to review the play here. I believe it will be a 12-second violation, and the Gangaroos will get possession. This the last score. Nicholson with a clutch offensive rebound and a fader in the paint. Difficult shot over Sahara Williams. Drained nonetheless. Edwards is on her feet again. Gangaroos will get possession, and they need a score. 17.7 is what the clock reads.
5.7 second differential between game clock and shot clock. Hank takes it out.
Whittle. Whittle to the basket, hangs, cannot hit. The rebound goes to Nicholson. 8 seconds left. Whittle looking at a 2. Marina Whittle. Big shot. The Gangaroos are up by 1, and USA cannot find time for a shot down the stretch. The Aussies shock the USA with Marina Whittle featured in a prime role.
Big bucket. And Australia
My goodness. Whittle here with a sidestep 2. Hadn't made a shot from range, but she knocks it down cool as can be. And the Gangaroos put a W on the red, white, and blue for the United States. Whittle ends the game with 5. Atwell couldn't find a shot late, still led the way with 6. And USA left deflated with that loss. Edwards with 7, but they couldn't get anybody else going. Michaela Williams couldn't find a stroke, couldn't repeat that 10-piece, so it's the Gangaroos that take a W here. And that is huge in this stacked Pool D. Enjoy the highlights. Another tight contest. Games have been supremely good today. Before we get you set with Pool C, Poland meeting up with Japan. That on deck in a few minutes after the moving pictures.
在最后的时刻，一分对转，挽救了局面，拿到了本场比赛。
Phew! I hope y'all have recovered. My voice has. Promise. Anyway, Poland and Japan. First look at Japan. Second time we see Poland in action. We will get you reintroduced, of course, as we always do.
And now, representing the team of Poland, number 33,
Veronica Telenga comes out first. She was the size for Poland. Joined by Anna Pawlowska.
Number 15, Claudia Gertchen.
Claudia Gertchen knocked down a big two-piece.
At number 0.
And Alexandra Ziemborska, the one to hit the game-winning free throws in an overtime win over China to start the Polish campaign here. They looked sharp on defense, and they got just enough on offense to get that game over the finish line. And bonus basketball, as mentioned, they face off with a Japanese team that is going to bring a completely different style. Women's Series debut for Sakura Noguchi after being featured on the Asia Cup in 2026. 25-year-old is out first. A little bit more size to this Japan squad than we're maybe used to. Kiyo Miyashita as well. Aya Tsurumi, the 33-year-old. One of the best rebounding guards, I think, in all of 3x3, especially at her size. Two-time Asia Cup player, one-time medalist, and last but not least, a new add, 24-year-old Ofuoma Tanaka. Played in the Nations League for Japan and the Under-23 World Cup in 2025, where Japan came in 4th. This is her Women's Series debut as well. So again, Japan with a little bit more size than we're used to. It's still nothing compared to Telenga, by the way. So they're still going to have to deal with some mismatches inside. You wonder who is going to provide the shooting for Japan as well. Signature style for them is pace and space. Run you off the line and try to kick it out for 45-degree angle, 2 balls, shot with 2 hands, possibly off the glass. Anyway, Poland and Japan. Last matchup was the World Cup in 2023. A 21-11 win going towards Japan. They renewed their rivalries here. Gonzalo Paciaponi and Shirong Chi, the referees in this one.
David, you know what time it is, bro?
Yeah, I know. We all know that.
What time is it? It's game time!
It's an important game for both teams. A win for Poland would put them in first in the pool. But Japan with a win could muddle things up here. Backdoor cut, and is Tsurumi. Lost the defense fully. Telenga, there's no one there on that play. Both teams get an easy score to start their 10-minute sprint. Tsurumi! First 3 points for Japan coming out of her hands. And Ziemborska loses it out of bounds, and looks like she was hit in the face, but Aya Tsurumi taking no prisoners here early in the game. All 3 Japanese points out of her hands. Tanaka to Noguchi. Noguchi. That is no good. Telenga goes up against Miyashita, who just takes the Wilson from her. Good hands by Kiho. Now Noguchi on the drive. Lefty scoop. And that is no good. It'll go out of bounds. Looks like it will be Poland possession. Pauloska working on the screening angles. Dead eye. Tanaka. Inverse pick and roll with Tsurumi. The pass can't get there. Aya with a runner. And I think that hit the rim. Tanaka's offensive rebound is fouled by Poland.
Foul.
Pauloska there with the splash, but clutch play by Japan there. Tsurumi gets just enough on that ball to get it to touch the rim. Then Tanaka flies in there for the rebound.
Gonna be one shot. So to the line number 42, Ulaanbaatar Tanaka, the number 2 nationally ranked player in Japan.
And Tanaka
Shooter's roll.
is on the board for her team.
4-3.
Gertchen. To Pauloska. Another one for Pauloska. Just in and out. Telenga though skying for the board. It's held up. Miyashita again with a great hands.
Defense down low. Tsurumi receives a check.
Tanaka.
Tanaka handling, kicks it back. Tsurumi.
Tsurumi and an offensive foul as Miyashita. A little too handsy on the screening action there.
So both teams with one team foul.
Both teams with one foul.
Check ball.
Pauloska will take the check. Tanaka takes a seat for Japan. Zimborska.
Ring.
Down to Gertchen. Good find.
Lay
Good positioning on Gertchen as well.
for Gertchen.
Tsurumi gets it back. Working behind the screen. That is wide open for Noguchi.
Noguchi.
Tough to keep up with the speed for this Japan team, specifically when Aya Tsurumi is handling the rock. Heavily undersized is Tsurumi, but it didn't matter as she came in last year in 2 events and grabbed 4.1 rebounds per game. How?
The ring handling.
Pauloska wants to add to her totals. That
And produce.
might end up in Champu Square. Undershot by Pauloska.
Whistle.
Warning for delay of game. Extended to Polska now.
Warning issue. That'll be a proper check. There we go.
Zimborska with some daylight. The sidewinder, no good. Tracks down her own board.
Nice hustle.
Physicality on the hustle. Ball's with Japan now. Tanaka to Tsurumi. Tsurumi loses to Wilson, and Gertchen passes it straight out of bounds.
Slip the pass through.
Try to get her teammate involved, but too much heat on that pass.
Check ball. Hands it off.
Miyashita with the slow step,
Oh, nice move.
driving like Paul Wall.
Miyashita.
Pauloska to Telenga. Teamwork leads to a brick layup.
But the layup falls short.
Miyashita now with 2 hands for 2.
Miyashita.
Pauloska right around Tsurumi.
Oh, left hand.
So we're picking up some pace here.
Pavlovska.
3-point lead for Japan. We're over 3 minutes in. Tanaka has it. Miyashita, another one.
Pulls up again. Off the back of the rim.
So it's clear that Miyashita will be taking some of the shooting responsibilities. Kicks it here. Tsurumi. Tsurumi into the basket is held up and fouled.
Foul.
That is in the act of shooting, I believe. So we'll see Aya Tsurumi on the stripe. Quick take. Gertchen's seen enough. And pulls on the emergency break.
Come on, let me see your dance moves.
That has gotten us to a TV timeout where
Disco ball.
Japan's style has established itself a little bit crisper, I'd say,
Dance.
than Poland's mismatch is an attack. The 2-ball for Miyashita.
Dance, I like it. That's a dance move.
And then
Dance.
2 slow, big steps.
Dance.
Ishida has 3. Tsurumi has 3 as well. Japan still holding on to that 3-point lead.
Elvis, look at Elvis.
And again, as we knew, it was a clash of styles. Tsurumi is now on the strike for 1. Question for Poland becomes, can they get Talenga going?
Come on, dance.
And it might have to be out of static plays instead of movement, because so far out of movement, they've gotten a bunch of missed layups. Tsurumi here. And that is shooter's bounce. Szymborska. First 2 ball of the tournament for her.
It's Woda. Offensive on the screen.
Offensive foul now on Japan. It's foul number 3. Talenga pressured by Tanaka. Handoff not there, a 5-second violation. You rarely see that. 5-second violation. Ball going to Japan.
Defense there. Ball.
Noguchi to Miyashita. Fading on the 2-piece, no good. Talenga takes over. Szymborska has position. Takes it straight at Noguchi. Szymborska with the 1-foot fader. And Alexandra is alive in this game. After having a subpar first game, Alexandra Szymborska is up to 3 points. Now it's Miyashita's speed. That gets Japan another 2-point lead. A foul on Gertchen. Approaching the halfway mark in this one. Another tight contest. I don't think we've seen many blowouts today outside of USA, Brazil. All of the games have been tight. Not a lot of offense to go around, although Tanaka with a fadeaway here kisses it off the glass. Tanaka receives the lob, turns, and then the touch softer than a Tanuki. Japan with a 3-point lead as we're on the 5-minute mark.
They trail by 3, looking to get a bucket here. Hands it off.
Gertchen held up.
Be a foul. She wants to make her move. So, Team Japan now with 5 team fouls. So they have 1 more to give. Team Poland 2 team fouls.
Japan had 5 team fouls after that one. Gertchen, you heard it. Cloth.
11-9.
Poland staying close, but not close enough to Miyashita on that play. A lot of these Japanese screens lead to wide open layups. Szymborska muscles to the basket, and Noguchi hits her on the arm while she went up. Right there on the elbow is where the foul takes place. Japan now at 6. Szymborska no good on the freebie. Tsurumi working the ball around. Wants it back. Tsurumi. Snatch it back, but Tsurumi no good. Quick moves here by Aya. Noguchi with a look. And Tsurumi takes over again. Japan, a lot of offensive rebounds in this game to get themselves a lot of extra possessions. Noguchi blocked by Talenga, gets it back by a miracle, but the layup's brick.
Number 33,
And then
got a piece.
no clear, I believe. Couldn't quite see what the call was there. Japan ball. White possession. Some confusion on the court and some confusion by yours truly. And it results in a Polish possession with 9 ticks on the shot clock.
12-9.
Telenga kicks it. Szymborska on the drive this time. Steps through. And 2 free throws coming up for Alexandra. She's putting a lot of pressure on the rim this time around. Japan forced a foul. And now Szymborska with 2 easy ones on her fingertips. Missed her first free throw in the game. Another miss for Szymborska. That one to make for the 26-year-old. Of course, a silver medal winner at the World Cup Under-23 in Lublin way back in 2023 with one of the most miraculous shots I have ever had the pleasure to witness. But that is ancient history right now, as we are in 2026. Szymborska, a mainstay on the Polish national team. Averaged right around 5 points per game last year on the women's circuit in 5 events. Decent shooting splits, 20% from range, 50% from 1, 60 from the free throw strike. But her team is now looking at a 2-point deficit against this Japan team that's gotten 5 out of Kiyo Miyashita. This is how she got it done. This is what Szymborska's put to go up against it. That resulted in a made fader. Gertchen almost lost it. Good defense by Noguchi here. Pawlowska about the Gertchen. No hesitation. And a foul by Gertchen as Tsurumi traced down another rebound. Poland has been disciplined with their defense. Only 3 fouls so far. They got a couple to give. This new iteration of Japan is a little bit of a step away from what we've seen from them in the past. Usually they line up 2, sometimes even 3 very short ball handlers to try to run you into the ground with a lot of pace and a lot of space. Opportunistic 2s. The only player of that stature, at least, that they've brought is Aya Tsurumi. The rest is a little bit taller. They're playing a little bit more slow. They have kept up well against Poland so far. Szymborska passes overshot. She was open. Pawlowska just couldn't get it to her.
12-10.
She takes a look at this.
Take the ball out.
But it's Japan with a fresh 12 on top of the key. Noguchi to Tanaka. And it is a deflection again. So even though the offense has been a little bit slow for Poland, their defense has held up decently. Uh-oh, not on that one with Tanaka, the spin cycle. The whirlpool for Tanaka. An easy score as a result. Szymborska. Another 1-foot fader. Side of the rim this time. Noguchi can't get the pass down to Miyashita. It's out of bounds. 6 seconds left on the shot clock.
Ball, 6 seconds.
Tanaka will take a check here. Double high post look for Japan. They get it to Tsurumi. Tsurumi on the move. Steps back. Tsurumi. And Tanaka with a great box out secures their team another extra possession. Miyashita to the basket. How did she flip that in? And then Tsurumi takes over yet again. Japan is up in the ante here. Miyashita for two.
No good.
Tanaka and Talenga clash. Ziemborska stripped on her way to the basket.
Muscle her way to the rim.
She tried to bump her way to the buckets, but Tanaka held up cleanly there. They're being out of bounds on Japan. 8 seconds left for the Poles to work with.
Check ball.
Talenga says Tanaka, I can do that too. Spin for spin. Tanaka and Talenga.
11-2, 08 remaining in the game.
No Gucci.
No good.
Japan holding on that 3-point lead now. 2 minutes to go in the game. Poland's offense has been very slow here. They do get another free throw, a couple of them at least. Too much physical contact on the Talenga take. So Veronica to the strike for two. Great free throw shooter is Talenga. 83% on the charity stripe in 2025.
National ranked player in Poland. Free throw. Splash. Water fountain.
An opportunity here for Poland to get back within a point. It's not the typical game you would see between these teams. Second free throw is H2O.
14-12.
1 point separates these teams. Gertchen takes over. Can't get it to Poloska, but it is Poland possession.
Possession, 11 seconds. On the shot clock, they trail by 1.
Ziemborska to Poloska. Screening game. Talenga's open. Under the basket, a fake from Talenga. Just in the nick of time. 14 all. Tsurumi on the move. Hezi for Tsurumi, lefty scoop. Tanaka secures it. Back to Tsurumi. Tanaka from the corner. All cloth.
16-14.
Poland looking for Talenga again. Beautiful pass by Poloska. 60 ticks to go. Japan up 1. They get it to Tanaka, who's fouled. Poland have 2 more fouls to give, actually. Some of the men's players in the stands looking on at the action here.
Japan looking to get a bucket. Poland looking at getting a stop. Check rock.
8 on the shot clock. Tsurumi down to Tanaka. Passes over shot. 3 ticks to go. Tanaka hangs and is fouled. A free throw coming up. Ufuoma Tanaka. Timeout on the floor. But it's Japan who has outlasted Poland for almost the entirety of the game. They've been up since the first minute. Yoshida with 6, Tanaka with 5. They've leaned on size instead of speed and strength. Who is this team and what have they done with Japan? Anyway, I don't mind it. It's a cool new twist to the Japanese history in 3x3 basketball. And Ufuoma Tanaka, the 24-year-old from Saitama, with a chance here to get her team a 2-point lead going into the last 45 ticks. Big opportunity here for Japan. And this would muddle up the pool. But anyway, let's see what Tanaka does first. Makes nothing. A Jump ball situation results. After that miss, Japan still holding on to a 1-point lead. Who is going to get possession here is the question. Did Talenga have clear control of the ball? Then it'll be Japan that takes it here. Yes, it is Japan that take it here. Yoshida, Tanaka, and Tsurumi. Noguchi on the bench for now. Tanaka to Tsurumi, screening game. Tsurumi pulls up, 2-ball no good. Tanaka can't get to it. It's Talenga that comes away with it. Poloska, the Poles share it around the perimeter. And they share it out of bounds. Another turnover on Poland. Uh-oh. Not a good possession here. Gershon, too enthusiastic with that pass. Now Japan get a timeout to discuss where they want to run a play and what type of play they want to run.
Once again, you see that QR code, scan it, post out photos on the fan wall. We are giving prizes to the best and most creative photos.
Yeah, that's right. 来，这次扫码参与到我们的自拍营大奖环节，上传你认为最有创意、最好看的照片，我们将会选出最优秀的去送给你礼物。
So, Japan put Tanaka on the bench. It's Noguchi, Miyashita, and Tsurumi against Ziemborska, Talenga, and Poloska. A bucket here would do well for Japan, and a traveling violation as Tsurumi caught the ball and took an extra step.
Poland ball, 10-second differential between game clock and shot clock.
Poland with a chance here. Ziemborska pressured. Ziemborska is playing out of that pressure by going to the cup and scoring. Another important bucket for Alexandra. Japan have it here. Tsurumi hangs, can't hit. Talenga has it now. Poland 5 on the clock. Poloska to the rack, shares it. Talenga finishes it, and Poland, they take this one. A clutch performance by the Poles. Poloska with a beauty pass down to Talenga. They share and they care. You can tell that. Poland take the game in a shocker over Japan. They were down for 10 minutes and 59 seconds. And they still managed to get the win. Talenga with 7 points to lead the way. What a pass by Poloska, and Japan. They had a lot of opportunities in this one. And now they're going to be left battling it out with China to see if they can advance to tomorrow after a big win by Poland. Final score in this one, 17-16. You enjoy the highlights. We'll be right back with some news on the session break we're about to have. All right, as promised, some news. We have a session break. Games return at 6 p.m. local time. I'll be here. I hope you're going to be here. It'll be Amsterdam and Germany lacing them up on the half court. That game's just slated to start in an hour and 15 minutes. So stick and stay with us right here.